Hello, my name is Leah Henck, and I serve as president for Freedom from USA. In the last few months, I hired two new employees, and I'm very excited to introduce you to the rest of our team today. Several have been working with us for a while. Anne is one of them, and though we are a small team, we love working together towards this mission that Freedom From has to end child sex trafficking in India. I want to start by giving you some time to get to know them, and at the end, I'll share about some more things that are coming up as we head into the end of 2023. I want to start by introducing you to Anne Dean, our grants coordinator. Anne, would you like to tell us about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, my name is Anne, and I'm originally from Missouri. I also lived in Oregon for quite a few years, but now I call Omaha home. I'm in Omaha, Nebraska. Um, I guess I enjoy playing music, walking, jogging, especially when I have a good audiobook to listen to. I also recently got married and now the stepmom to a 6-year-old, and we've got another little one on the way. So that free time to go to hang out with audiobooks is getting smaller, but yeah, it's a lot of joy too, having our growing family. So
That is beautiful. You've been employed as a grants coordinator for Freedom Firm since 2020. What a time to start. But you've also been connected with Freedom Firm for much longer. How did you first meet Freedom Firm, and what experiences have you had with this organization?
yeah, so I first heard about Freedom Firm in 2007, and that was from a friend that I worked with at a youth ranch called Crystal Peaks. And that was a horse ranch that worked with horses and kids. And so he shared with me about Freedom Firm, and at the time they were just kind of early on getting started up, and they were developing a horse program called Leg Up that they wanted to also incorporate with the girls. So I reached out and found out a little bit more about it and was able to come and volunteer in the spring of 2008, along with another friend. And then from that experience, decided to come back more full time. And so I got to spend time in India from 2009 to partway through 2011, working with that Leg Up program and with some of the girls who were in the restoration home there in India. So that was an incredible experience, just getting to meet some of the girls firsthand, one on one, and get to know them a little bit and spend time with them. So since that time, those programs have shifted. The Leg Up is no longer operating, and Freedom Firm has shifted to doing more restoration, in homes that are kind of local to the girls' regions and things. But I'm super thankful that I got to do that in that season. And then after that, just came back to the US and continued on with other work and jobs, but stayed connected with Freedom Firm. And then got more, more closely connected in 2019, started chatting a bit more. And then obviously in 2020, got to come back on board. So when everything shook up during COVID. So
Yeah. So could you share with us a little bit about what you do in your current role as grants coordinator?
yeah, so as grants coordinator, my role is primarily searching for new grants and support from organizations or foundations that might kind of be like-minded or have interest in funding, programs like what Freedom From does. So that just means a lot of sifting through organizations, learning about them, sending out a lot of emails and letters, just kind of reaching out, getting to know people, and just seeing if, from that initial contact, if hopefully they'll open the door to learning more about our program, allowing us to, submit a proposal. I also get to steward relationships with, current organizations and groups that support Freedom Firm and just keep them updated and, submit new proposals at different times in the year. Something else that I love about Freedom Firm is that we're just such a team that works together here in the US. We're a small team. So I do get to jump in and weigh in on some of the creative projects of what stories we'll share, or when we have events coming up, we kind of all jump in on those. And I also get to help with some of the communications like prayer emails. So
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much, Anne. We appreciate you. We're so grateful for all that you do in this critical role that you play, helping us get the funds that we need for the work in India. Next, I'd like to introduce you to Tabitha Pinkney, who recently joined our team in a new position of awareness coordinator. Tabitha, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey, yeah, sure. So my name is Tabitha and I live in Galax, Virginia, just a couple miles from Leah, which is a lot of fun. I've been married for 5 years and my husband is an English teacher at the school. So we love being part of that community and getting to see that. We've got two little boys who are 3 who keep me really busy. In the spare time that I don't have, I really enjoy reading. We love being outside. I love baking. And I really love youth ministry. I'm really passionate about that and just building relationships.
Mm-hmm. It was, as you mentioned, we live in the same community and was really grateful when I got to meet you at our church. And in fact, I believe I got to first meet you through one of the ways that you got involved with Freedom Firm, and some time that you spent in India. Would you be able to share with us a little bit about your experience there?
Yeah. I had the privilege of co-leading a team of our church members and some people outside of our church to host a freedom camp with Freedom Firm. And so we got to put together kind of the curriculum and the teaching and some of the activities, and then go and partner with Freedom Firm and some other people as social workers would bring girls who have and women who have left the sex industry and been rescued. And so we got to spend some days with them, just teaching them and interacting with them. And it was a really awesome experience. I think what stands out to me the most is just how much hope these girls have for the future. It's really inspiring that after everything they've been through, they're still willing to trust and build new relationships and just dream about what their lives could be. So that was really exciting.
That's amazing. I know you're just getting into this new position. It just began in October, but could you share with us a little bit about what you have been up to and the things that you're looking forward to as awareness coordinator?
Sure. So with the holiday season approaching, we've been scheduling and co-hosting some awareness parties where people can shop our jewelry and handcrafts collection, but also invite their friends and people they know to get to know more about Freedom Firm and the mission, and I get to share about the mission. So that's been fun. Also working on our ambassador program that we're going to roll out in the spring and then also in the fall. So that's been fun, just kind of trying to brainstorm creative ways to do that. I think I'm just most passionate and excited about the ability to build relationships with people and just hopefully make them feel valued and a part of what Freedom Firm is doing, not just kind of a name on a list, but that they really, really can connect with us and hopefully feel like they're a meaningful part of the work.
That is awesome. And I'm so glad to have you on this team. Excited for that. And finally, last but certainly not least, I'd like to introduce Esther Varghese, who joined our team also just in October as our Communications and Development Associate. Esther, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Esther, and I grew up in India, and I moved here in 2007 for college. And I now live in Kansas with my husband and my 4 children. Um, and I enjoy all things creative, so I'm really excited about this new role. I enjoy cooking and drawing and painting and designing. Um, and I find a lot of joy in reading and making music, and I really enjoy connecting with friends and family.
Mm, that was beautiful. When I first saw your resume, I was very excited, not only because of your qualifications and experience, but also because I saw the experience that you had already had with Freedom Firm, and through your where you grew up and your family. Could you tell us a little bit how you first got connected with Freedom Firm?
Yeah, so I grew up in a little town in India called Uti, and the founders of Freedom Firm, Greg and Mala Molstead, sent their children to the same school that I was attending. And so I started to hear about it just as they were um, creating Freedom Firm and starting the organization in my town. And shortly after high school, while I was waiting to start college, I heard about the work they were doing, and um, I heard that they needed volunteers. And so I reached out to Mala and connected with her, and she invited me to come and volunteer at the center that they had there, which was just an amazing, really impactful experience that stayed with me for a long time. Um, and this was in early 2007, so they were still small and just starting up. But I very quickly realized the incredible significance of the work that they were doing, and I always hoped that maybe I might have the opportunity to work with them again at some point. So I'm really excited that God opened that door for me now, even though it's been quite a few years. I can just see that there was some purpose in that time then, and it's just amazing to reconnect with the work of Freedom Firm now.
Yeah. Yeah, we're very excited that God did bring you back around. And I also just feel that the experience that you had, both your background of having grown up in India and now having spent quite a significant period of time here, it just you bridge the gap well in helping to communicate and understand not only the stories that we hear day to day of the girls, but also the culture and the background, and giving some insights there. And so we're just so grateful for you, Esther, and grateful to have you with us. What are you looking forward to in this new role that you'll be filling with Freedom Firm?
Uh, um, I'm really looking forward to being more connected to the work of Freedom Firm. I tried to follow along through the years of what they're doing. Um, but even just working with the team for a little while and getting to see more in detail of what the team is doing has been really encouraging. And um, I'm also just really looking forward to working with this amazing team of women. I've really enjoyed the last couple of weeks that we've had together, and I just feel really blessed to be invited into such a strong, gifted team of women. So I'm really looking forward to getting to know everybody more and working together on something really meaningful. And I'm looking forward to just being a small part of helping to rescue these victims of sex trafficking in India, and to bring awareness to what's happening there.
Wow. Each of you ladies, and Tabitha and Esther, I'm so grateful for you. You bring gifts and skills and passion, and each of you are so valuable. I'm grateful to have this opportunity to work alongside of